Good morning, guys. Get in here, get in here, get in here. Y'all already know what the drill is. We're about to do a quick rundown of yesterday, day one of Diddy's trial, before day two starts today at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once again, I'll be giving you guys the latest and greatest updates that I can. So yesterday we got a chance to see a lot of people that showed up to the courthouse. Jaguar Wright was seen out front of the actual courthouse. We saw Little Rod. He came out of hiding. He was in attendance yesterday as well, along with Diddy's kids. We also got a chance to hear from who was the actual first first witness yesterday after the opening statements. We'll talk about those opening statements in a later video. But Israel Flores, he was actually the security guard that took the first statements from Cassie and saw her visibly after she was assaulted by Diddy in that 2016 video that everybody saw on CNN. Quick fun fact about that. The gentleman was offered 100K by Diddy in order to try and make the situation go away. However, the man refused. He did not take the money, and he held on to the video for almost a decade before he gave it to CNN. I just want everybody to let that sink in as well too. Then also, one of the sex workers took the stand yesterday, and he described two different instances with himself along with Cassie. And he has been identified as 41-year-old Daniel Phillips, who said that he was paid thousands of dollars on multiple different occasions between 2012 and 2014 to have sex with Cassie as well as Diddy while he watched over in the corner and pleasured himself. One of the incidents that the sex worker brought up was Cassie was on a computer and Diddy shouted to her to come there. Phillips testified that Cassie responded and said that her personal information was on the computer. However, Diddy approached her from behind and started dragging her by the hair. And Mrs. Ventura started screaming, saying, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry." While Daniel Phillips stated that he heard Diddy slapping her around and testified that Diddy stated, "B, when I tell you to come here, you come. Not now, not later." That's exactly what he said. So, can you imagine the type of fear that is being instilled in Cassie and the type of fear that we can now start to see being painted from the different stories that are being corroborated by the different witnesses that are taking the stand. Also, it has been revealed that the prosecutor are going to reveal a list of accomplices, and they have said that their names will be listed publicly, and they will be shamed publicly because he did not act alone. That's bottom line what they said. Along with that, some of the other points that we can take away is today, Cassie will firsthand give her testimony of one of the incidents that Mr. Daniel Phillips referenced that occurred in a room along with Diddy. And that was one where he described that Cassie had on a wig along with dark shades and had on heels. This is the picture that the defense is painting right now, where he was asked to come and provide whatever service, so forth, and he was paid $4,000. The defense asked him if baby oil was rubbed prior to being paid. Why would that question be asked? We all wonder. They're trying to paint it as if Cassie was not they're trying to paint it as if Cassie were consenting to all of the things that occurred to her instead of being coerced. If a person is in fear for their life, they're going to do exactly what they need to do in order to survive the situation. That's just bottom line. So today we're definitely looking at more detailed witness statements and also testimony so that we can further this trial and unpuzzle this puzzle that is going to be very daunting. Also yesterday, there was an incident where a photograph was shown by the defense, and the prosecutors screamed, "Take it off, take it off, take it off," because that should not be seen in the court. At that moment, there was a brief pause in the transcription, and I feel as though that happened because the children were in the courthouse, especially his daughters. It makes you wonder. I get it, support your family, but why were they there? Why were they there to witness some of the most intimate details of something that has been done to a woman? That's just not something I want my kids to see. So with all of that being said, please make sure you like, share, comment, follow, subscribe my channel, my page, so that you'll stay informed, updated on what's to come, what's going on, and I'll see you guys on the other side.